Stop translating I was supposed to word from word into Spanish, because that phrase doesn't exist the way you think it does over there. The reason it comes out sounding weird or robotic is not because your Spanish is terrible. It's because you're trying to force an English structure into a language that just simply doesn't work that way. But no worries, I'm here already. I'm Carlos, headmaster and creator of the Spanish B.O.S.S, based on simple structures. And in less than 10 minutes, I'm gonna show you how to say I was supposed to do something in Spanish and using only one structure. So, let's go, vamos a darle de una. Okay, when we want to say I was supposed to in Spanish, we're gonna have two different paths. The first one is when we speak about obligations, and the second one is when we speak about intentions, okay? We have a few other uses that we're not going to speak about in this video because these two are the ones that we use the most in real life, okay? So let me just show you how they work. Okay, let's start with obligation, okay? But let's keep in mind, in Spanish, we only have three different ways to say things, okay? We have a positive form, a negative form, and a question form. Negative form and question form depend on the positive form. That means that if you know how to say positive form, you already know how to say it in negative form and also in question form because they depend on positive form, all of them. That's why we're just going to be speaking about positive form, because if you know that, then you just need to add no in front just to say something in the negative form, or you just need to make it sound as a question if you want to ask. Now, let me just show you how do we use this thing. So if I want to say I was supposed to, the first thing we need to say is just se suponía que, right? That's the first thing we need to say. And this se suponía que, it will be exactly the same for every single person. So if I say I was supposed to, se suponía que. You were supposed to, se suponía que. She was supposed to, se suponía que. He was supposed to, it was supposed, we were supposed to, they were supposed. All of them, they will start with se suponía que, okay? But okay, I already said se suponía que. What's next? Now, we just normally say the personal pronoun. Basically, we just say the person that was supposed to. Why? Because we are saying se suponía que for all of them. So just say se suponía que, it's not enough to understand who is doing the action, who's performing the action. That's why we normally say the personal pronoun here in the second spot. So we're just gonna say like, now, after saying this personal pronoun, we need to say the verb to have, but in past tense. But it's not normal past tense, it has to be in pretérito imperfecto. So basically, we're gonna say tenía for the I form, tenías, you, tenía for her, tenía for him, teníamos for us, tenían for them, and also tenían for you guys, okay? Then we just need to say que for all of them, okay? And at the end, we just need to add the main verb in the infinitive form, in the default form. So we're just gonna have the infinitive version of the main verb. That's it, okay? And now let's just do a few examples just to see how this thing works, okay? So now we want to say she was supposed to work yesterday. Since we're speaking about an obligation, then we need to use the whole formula that we have here, right? But first, let's start identifying what's the main verb in the whole sentence, okay? So in this case, the main verb here is just to work. We need to keep that in mind because we're gonna use it. We need it here. So let's go. Let's just follow this simple formula. So we have se suponía que for all of them. So I'm just gonna say se suponía que. Then, who was supposed to work? She. So we just need to say this one here, ella. So now we just need the verb to have, but in past tense. In this case, since we're speaking about her, we need to use tenía, okay? So let's put it here. Tenía. Now we said that we needed que, and then we said that we need the main verb. In this case, to work. How? In the infinitive form, in the default form. So we're just gonna say trabajar, okay? Now, this is just context, okay? So how do we say yesterday? It's just ayer. That's it. So we end up having se suponía que ella tenía que trabajar ayer, or she was supposed to work yesterday. That's it. So if you guys follow this formula, you will have no problems, okay? Now let's just do another example. Now let's try to say we were supposed to finish before 4 p.m. In this case, we need to start one more time with se suponía que for all of them, okay? So let's say se suponía que. Now we just need to use the personal pronoun of the person that is performing this action, okay? In this case, since we're speaking about us, then we need to use nosotros. So let's say then we need to use tener or to have in past tense. Since we're speaking about us, we need to use teníamos, okay? So let's put it here. If we have teníamos, then we just need to use que, and now we just need the main verb in the infinitive form, in the default form. In this case, the main verb, it will be to finish. So we just need to say to finish in the original form, but it will be terminar, okay? Now, the rest, as always, is just context, okay? So we just need to say before 4 p.m. That in Spanish will be antes de 4 p.m. So we end up having se suponía que nosotros teníamos que terminar antes de 4 p.m. or antes de 4 de la tarde. So if you see, we just need to follow this little formula that we have here, okay? Pretty simple. We just say se suponía que for all of them, then the person, then to have in past, que plus the verb. That's it. It works all the time. Hey, before continuing, if you're serious about speaking Spanish faster, join my school community. Try everything free for 7 days. You will get full access to all my courses, the Spanish Listening Lab, free live masterclasses, and direct support from native Spanish professors. No risk and absolutely no tricks. Just see how much progress you can make in the next 7 days. I'm gonna leave the link in the description, so go and check it out. Hey, before we keep going, if you find this explanation useful, please subscribe. It helps me a lot, it means the world to me. And it costs you nothing because it's for free and also keeps me motivated to keep bringing more videos like this, okay? Please just subscribe before you forget it because I know you will. But okay, let's keep going. So how do we use this thing to express intentions? So let's go. So basically, when we want to speak about intentions using supposed to, it's pretty much the same thing. It's pretty much the same formula. The only difference is like now we're not going to be using this verb. We're not going to be using the verb to have. We're gonna be using the verb to go, but one more time conjugated in pretérito imperfecto, okay? In past tense number 2. Let me just give you the conjugations. So basically, instead of saying tenía, I would say iba. That's it. Instead of saying tenías, then it would be ibas, okay? Now, for the she form, we're gonna say iba as well. Iba for him. For us, we would say íbamos. Then for them, iban. And also for you guys, iban. So basically, it's just kind of the same formula. The only difference is like now, we're not saying to have, we're saying to go, but in past tense. That's it. So instead of saying tenía, I would say iba. That's it. And now, we don't need this que. Instead of que, we're just going to say That's it. The rest is literally the same. But let me just show you a few examples so you guys can see how it works, okay? So, okay, how do we say this thing now? I was supposed to study last night. In this case, since I'm speaking about intentions, I just need to use this way, okay? So let's go. First of all, we're just going to identify the main verb. In this case, it's just to start, right? Now, let's just say I was supposed to. So in this case, we're going to start with se suponía que, right? Then we have se suponía que. Then we just need to use the person that was supposed to. In this case, I. So I'm just gonna say yo. Now we just need to use one of these conjugations, okay? In this case, since I'm speaking about yo, then I just need to use iba. So I'm just gonna put it here. And now we just need to say And at the end, we just need the main verb in the infinitive form. So in this case, the main verb is just to study. So I'm just gonna say estudiar. Now, the rest is just context as always. So last night is just anoche. And that's it. So it was supposed to study last night is just se suponía que yo iba a estudiar anoche. And that's it. But now let's go with this example. We want to say they were supposed to call Anna yesterday. So let's go one more time. We start with se suponía que all the time. So let's say se suponía que. Now we just need to use the person that is performing this action. In this case, we're speaking about they. So we just need to use ellos. Okay, so let's put it here. Now any conjugation of this verb. Since we're speaking about ellos, we need this one, iban. So let's say iban, then we just need a. And then the main verb in the infinitive form. In this case, to call. That in Spanish is just llamar. Okay? This is the hard part. The rest is just context. So if we're supposed to call Anna, so let's say Anna, and then yesterday is just ayer. That's it. So the whole thing will be se suponía que ellos iban a llamar a Ana ayer. And that's it, okay? You just need to follow this formula. Okay, let's sum this thing up. We have two different ways to use this thing, okay? One is to speak about obligations, the other one is to speak about intentions. In both cases, we're gonna be following exactly the same structure, exactly the same logic. But we're gonna say se suponía que all the time for all of them. Now we just need to say the person that was supposed to. Then we will have two different paths. We can say tenía or we can say iba. If you guys choose tenía, it's because you're speaking about an obligation, right? And if you guys choose iba, it's because you're speaking about intention. But in both cases, it will work exactly the same way, okay? And then we just need to say any verb in the infinitive form, in the natural form, in the original form, in the default form. You can call it whatever you want, but it will be just the verb here without being conjugated, okay? Now, and as always, I'm gonna leave you guys with a phrase in English, so you need to let me know in the comments how would you say that in Spanish, right? So, this is a phrase. We're trying to say, what were you supposed to do there, okay? Keep in mind that this is a question, so you just need to say positive form, then you just need to make it sound as a question, right? Okay, with this, I guess we have got to the end of this video. I hope everything is crystal clear. But if you guys have any questions, just let me know in the comments, right? Also, keep in mind that we have 7 days free trial in our Spanish community. So go and check it out. If you don't like it, you can just leave. No question asked. Okay, one more time, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. It really helps me a lot and it costs you nothing because it's for free. And, well, thank you very much for your attention and I guess I see you next time. Todo bien, nos vemos.